bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. And the starting lineup for the... And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Drills the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
McCollum with the ball. Pass to Daniels. Here's Williamson. Back to Daniels. Shot clock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And it's denied. They recover it. Count that one. He's guarded by McCollum. Down low. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's a three-point game. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, fought hard really all game long. And I'm thinking, you know, maybe a little couple-minute surge there at the end would do it. But the inability to kind of really lock in down the stretch ultimately prevented them from coming away with the win.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
A baseline J. Unable to get that one. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way and going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year. Misses the three. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Ingram against Grant. And there's the pass to Hernan Gomez. Tipped away. Tries to save it. He's covered by Ingram. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Grant, that's good.
And I tell you, I love watching Grant get busy down there. I mean, his impressive leaping ability and his quick release on the shot allow him to score at a high rate down low.
Pelicans shooting their first free throws of the evening. And the first one drops. And so McCollum nails both of them.
McCollum's carved out an impressive NBA career for himself, and I think he's still ascending. He was the 10th pick in the 2013 NBA draft. He's still got plenty of upside.
He's covered by Daniels. And he makes good on the layup.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10, right at him, get to the rack.
He's covered by Daniels. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Pelicans trailed by 9. Passes it to Williamson. Now here's McCollum. Count the basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
He's guarded by McCollum. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. And here's Daniels. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. On the wing, Johnson. San Antonio again missing. Pelicans trailed by 7. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Shot's good by Hernan Gomez.
And you know what? He doesn't mind getting his hands dirty when it comes to really fighting on the backboard.
Yeah, we call those winning plays, particularly when you're doing it with the kind of effort he does. I mean, those kinds of hustle plays, it'll be interesting to see what he's got left in his tank because he usually makes a bunch of those.
Basket good. Bassey's got his second bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And you admire that assertive aggression from Williamson. Goes right at you when he's in his comfort zone.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I did speak briefly with New Orleans' head coach. He told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside will translate to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, they're going to go outside in. Interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. Pass to McCollum. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from 18. And it's good off the back rim and in. McCollum's got 6.
And that's an element McCollum brings to their offense, the ability to drain the outside shot. It stretches the defense and makes them keep bodies on the perimeter.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Got a piece of it. Outside Murphy. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
It's deflected.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
The Spurs making a switch here. Wesley's checked in. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. McCollum outside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. You look at San Antonio and checking out New Orleans.
And you know, for the Spurs, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
And the credit belongs to them for what they did and didn't do during the offseason. I mean, they had a vision, they set it out, and they've stayed true to it.
6 to shoot. Takes a 3. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Setting the 4 now for the Pelicans. They've got Ingram. McCollum is out there with Williamson. And it's Tate in at the power forward position. McCollum outside. On the wing, Daniels. Back to Ingram. Now Williamson. Kicks to Daniels. It's tipped. They retain possession. In transition, here comes San Antonio. The alley-oop finish is off the mark.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
This is too easy for Williamson. Once he gets established position, he is ready to attack the rim. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And that one's good. Ingram.
No stopping Ingram when he's in rhythm, especially when he gets a pass in the spot he loves pulling the trigger from.
Yep, it counts. He's got 10.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
McCollum outside. Here's Williamson. The wing jumper off target. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. He's guarded by McCollum. It's deflected.
And if Williamson's in the area, you better be careful. When you aren't, he's going to stifle you on the offensive end.
McCollum right side. And the dunk by Williamson.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
The Spurs have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And you know their performance at the line. It's definitely dropped off. Not the trend they were looking for.
Here's McCollum. Again, the Pelicans score.
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
He's guarded by McCollum. And the layup is good. And the Spurs lead by 2.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Daniels kicks to McCollum. Back to Daniels. There's the triple. Bassey pulls it in.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. It goes on C.J. McCollum. The Spurs have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Bassey pulls it in. Bassey's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Picked his pocket. And here comes the break. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. The first one falls. McDermott's checked in for San Antonio. And the Pelicans also making a change. Murphy's checked in. Inside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Down by 12. Ingram outside. Will it go? And slam dunk by Ingram.
Boy, that looks good whenever Ingram rises for the jam. Flushing it home in the face of the opposition. Poster.
That's tipped. Here's Bassey. He's guarded by McCollum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Bassey. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. And the dunk by Grant.
Yeah, on his menu, dunking is one of the specialties. A fantastic jammer who really wrecks that rim.
McCollum with the ball. 11 points in the game. Here's Williamson. Ingram up top. That one goes. Count it. Ingram's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter. That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
The first free throw is good. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
And the pass to Hernan Gomez. He kicks it to Jones. Lewis on the wing. Lets it go from 14. It's not going to go for him. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
New Orleans moving the ball around. Pass to Alvarado. He dishes it to Murphy. Pass to Lewis. That's tipped, but he recovers it. Hernan Gomez down low, and he gets it to go. Hernan Gomez has got 8 points.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Lewis covering. Stolen by Lewis. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now, here is Murphy. He has 6. The pass to Alvarado. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Hernan Gomez.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And so it's San Antonio going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll take a quick break and then back to the act. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Pelicans trail by 10 on the floor for San Antonio. Here's McCollum. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Back to McCollum. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
He gets that one.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Ingram attacking. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 6 assists in the game. He's guarded by McCollum. On the wing, Johnson launches it. Nailed from three-point land. And the Spurs lead by 11.
And you know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
And a wide open look for McCollum, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Inside, it's stolen by Hernan Gomez. Johnson with the block, and they'll keep possession. The Pelicans have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. That free throw good from Williamson.
And Williamson, a kid that's likely to reach his full potential. Very coachable, absorbs instruction well, and really implements it quickly.
He's guarded by McCollum. And easy 2 points on the layup. and he has 28 points for the game.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Passes it to Daniels. And here is Williamson. Stolen by Grant. It's 2-on-1. And the dunk by Grant.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Daniels passes to Hernan Gomez. 5 to shoot. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal. Clearly
a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Collins checked in for San Antonio. Here's Hernan Gomez. And here's McCollum for 3. The offensive rebound. Pass to Williamson. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Spurs. They've led by as many as 14 points. And there's the feed to Collins. Spiked away.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. I mean, his long reach really allows him to come up with a good number of blocks.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That'll be his second foul of the game. San Antonio making a switch here. Wesley's checked in. To the middle.
Man, I like his activity level. You think about it, the defense has to resort to fouling him sometimes to prevent him from scoring.
This is his first free throw of the game. And Grant drops them both. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. McCollum outside. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
He's guarded by McCollum. Now the pass to Grant. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Pelicans trail by 7. And here's Daniels.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Jeremy Grant. Here's Hayward, and he banks in the layup. Hayward's got his second basket of the night.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
McCollum kicks to Daniels. McCollum passes to Hernan Gomez. Takes the 13-footer. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from McCollum.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And New Orleans gets called for the foul. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
San Antonio making a switch here. McDermott's checked in. Spurs leading by 6. Lob pass to Hayward. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
Oh, and this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Greg, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message.
Well said, because it really could shift momentum here. I mean, the energy you see from the guys on the bench, when they get pumped up like that, I think everybody gets pumped up.
San Antonio making a switch here. Graham's checked in, and McDermott no good on that one.
He's still trying to find his footing, but Doug McDermott is a great shooter, no question about that, but he needs to keep adding more to his game.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
They double him with Williamson. Here's Graham. Good on the baseline, Jay. Graham's got 9.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
Dishes to Ingram. The high post shot. They get it back. It's blocked. He's guarded by Murphy. Down low, Bassey. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And he's shooting his free throws to the tune of 75% this season. Fairly standard number.
7 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. It's stolen. Pulls up. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. Back right after this. 4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. San Antonio leading by 10. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the 4th quarter going. They've got Jones. Ingram is out there with Williamson. And it's Alvarado in at the 1 spot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and 1.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for the Pelicans. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Pelicans trail by 11. Kicks to Williamson. Pass to Murphy. New Orleans moving it around. Williamson, the pass to Murphy. 4 on the shot clock. And here's McCollum for 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Bassey's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Graham, defended by Jones. He's covered by Ingram. Boom, he jams it straight down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
To the inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Spurs. 2 shots.
And that one misses. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. The Pelicans making a switch here. And the second free throw, good. Pelicans trail by 14. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by McCollum.
Brandon Ingram, a nice display of toughness from the young forward here, showing that he can score through just about anything.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. McCollum up top. Now here's Williamson. He's covered by Grant, and the shot is good.
And normal physicality doesn't get it done with Williamson. To stop him from scoring, you really have to up the ante and get him before he hits that launching pad.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Grant, right side. He's guarded by McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. The Spurs rebound. Bessie. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Goes back up. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. 37 points for him.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear New Orleans' coach going over their plan during the break. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Okay, David, thanks. Free throw good, Hernan Gomez. San Antonio calls timeout. And so Grant will bring it up for San Antonio. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Puts up a 3, drains the three-pointer. And the Spurs lead by 15.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
McCollum kicks to Daniels. Williamson with it, working on Grant, and that one's good, Williamson.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And the Spurs making a change here. Collins is checked in. San Antonio leading by 13. Passes it to Grant. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Puts it up from 12. And Hernan Gomez with the lay-in.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Outside Collins. Johnson outside. And a miss there on the triple. Pelicans trailed by 13. Now Daniels.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
San Antonio making a switch here. San Antonio on defense. That one drops for him.
You know, guys, not only can Ingram score from the perimeter, but he can get it done inside, too. I mean, the way he releases the shot and that extension he gets on it makes it very hard to block.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.